All right, guys, listen. Jokes are all well and good. I'd like to take a couple minutes right now and talk about something that is important to me. And I will preface this by saying there's a lot of people right now who say that stand-up comedians should just stick to comedy and not talk about anything else. I disagree. I think that stand-up comedy doesn't always have to be funny. Stand-up comedy doesn't always have to be entertaining. Sometimes it's about speaking truth to power. Sometimes it's about pointing out wrongs in the world, even though it might not be popular. So please, indulge me. With all the terrible things going on in America right now, and you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. With all the terrible things going on in this country right now, the thing that drives me the most crazy are the people who see all this awful stuff happening and they still flip out over the little things. My biggest pet peeve in America today are people who see all this horrible stuff going on and yet they still overreact to shit that just does not matter. For example, have you ever dropped a baby? Holy shit, do people overreact. You drop a baby in America today, I swear, people hit the roof before the baby even touches the floor. And it's not a big deal. How do I know? Because I do it all the time. In fact, I don't think I've ever held a baby to completion. And you might be thinking, Anthony, how could you drop a baby? You ever held a baby? How could you not? It's so easy. It's a two-step process, maybe less. Should you ask Anthony, why would anyone ever let you hold their baby? The answer is simple: negligence. I love it. It's a hobby. The only negative, the only drawback as far as I'm concerned, the embarrassment. People try to shame you when you drop their baby, even though I almost always make it look like an accident. That's why this is so great. You ever do this? You ever drop a baby and then scoop it right back up before anybody sees you? No shit. Best feeling in the world. You just hand the baby back and no one is the wiser. Especially not that baby. Happened to me just last weekend. I was at a party. One of my friends came up and said, Anthony, I gotta go to the bathroom. Will you hold my baby? And I tell the truth. I'm always 100% honest. I say, yeah, for a little bit. Held that baby 30, 45 seconds, a personal best. Dropped the baby. Scooped it right back up before anybody saw me. And it was close, too. Had to run down 3 flights of stairs. Guys, things like that just make me happy. There's not a lot in life that always makes me happy. One thing that always makes me happy, I love it when I see this. I love it when old married couples die really close together. I love that. I will clip that out of the newspaper every time I see it. To me, there is just nothing more romantic than a good old-fashioned murder-suicide. True. In fact, now that I'm saying this out loud, it's probably more accurate just to say that I love murder-suicide. Because I do. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, I like all of the suicides. But murder-suicide's my favorite. I have friends who worry about me. They'll say, Anthony, why are you so into suicide? You have everything. Yeah, everything but a successful suicide attempt. I think I got really into suicide just after college, when I worked at a suicide hotline. Just for a couple days. Day and a half, really, they got rid of me pretty quick. They said, Anthony, we gotta let you go. Half the people you talk to end up committing suicide. I said, guys, that's hardly fair. Most of those were wrong numbers. My point here is this, that you should all trust me. You should all believe me when I tell you that I know my suicide and murder-suicide #1 forever. Because what else you got? Doctor-assisted suicide? Get that weak shit out of here. You fucking kidding me? Teen suicide? Teen suicide? No. College is important. I'm all about murder-suicide. Murder-suicide's the best. You guys seem like you don't believe me. That's okay. I'm a pro. Watch me sell this. You hear your friend Jeff just committed suicide. Your only thought is devastation. Oh my God, what could I have done to save my friend Jeff? You hear your friend Jeff killed his wife and then himself. You just think, yikes, Jeff doesn't fuck around, huh? Holy shit, Jeff. I didn't know the big guy had it in him. Should have shown Jeff more respect back in the day. Jeff was a boss. He wasn't cleaning that shit up. That is just one reason why murder-suicide is so great. Guys, listen to me. Murder-suicide is practically a victimless crime. You are allowed to kill your wife. You are allowed to kill your husband. You gotta be married, otherwise you seem nuts. But you are allowed to murder your spouse as long as you just kill yourself immediately afterwards. Then there's nothing they can do. It's even Steven, you're above the law. What the fuck is wrong with this crowd tonight? You trying to tell me there are those among you who are still skeptical? You saying there are people here right now who still don't believe me that murder-suicide is the goddamn cat's pajamas? Okay. Then think about it like this. You're walking down the street. Somebody comes up and punches you in the face. You are going to press charges, no doubt. But if you're walking down the street, somebody comes up, punches you in the face, takes a step back, and then punches themselves in the face. Have a good day, sir. You wouldn't even tell your friends about that. Murder-suicide. Shut up. Murder-suicide is a victimless crime as long as you don't leave behind any kids. Gotta kill them too. That's right, I was going there the whole time.